Come on. Go home. How can people keep pet as a monkey? Come on, go home. Get ready for another live session. This is gonna be a bit extended session, so get fully recharged and ready for a big day coming up. Thank you for joining the live session, traders. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you. Welcome. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining the live session. Welcome and well done for joining this live session. We will be starting full live trading session. As there is a news coming later today, we will be also looking at the news as well. So there is coming up 12 a.m. in my zone CV consumer confidence. We will try to cover that if you are fully energized. Make sure, guys and girls, you fully ready for potential opportunity coming up in the market. I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up. If you make the like almost same as the view, will be helpful. And probably you guys are surprised with the monkey. That's annoying. Sometimes it's funny. But anyway, let's begin with big session. This is gonna be a bit extended as there is coming up news. We'll be looking at one by one all of them. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Deepak, good evening. Thank you very much for joining the live session. And before I start the full analysis, I would appreciate if you smashing the like button and also hitting that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Okay, so which instrument we are looking at? I'll be first of all looking at gold, and also we'll be looking at other instruments as well. Starting with a monthly chart to see overall picture in the market, and then also we'll be looking at the lower time frame to see how the price is doing. Looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. Starting from here, we can see that from this level there is a monthly impulse followed by this pullback, and we can see another monthly impulse on gold, expecting it to bounce to the upside. From the weekly, we can see that previous week there is a doji formation. This week initially the market made a move to the upside. Currently the price is coming for a pullback, and we will be looking for the downside from the weekly or upside. We'll be looking at the lower time frame to see how the price might be doing. Now if we look at the daily chart, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily price action where from this daily resistance we can see there is a rejection, and with that rejection expecting further correction, and what we might see from the daily. For now we see a bit of contradictory price action from the monthly and weekly and daily, so we need to look at the lower time frame to see how it might be evolving. Now this is the 4 hour. You can see previous session there is a long week candle. Now this 4-hour candle, that what we see, it's a sign of a little bit in a sideways movement. I see that the price may even on the lower time frame could remain a little bit towards the downside. If we look at the lower time frame from the 1 hour, we can see there is a potential inverted head and shoulder. We might see that bounce back to the upside here. And 15 minutes, I really don't see any clear direction yet until we see a clear breakout. It might be entirely sideways. So if that's the case, then we have to wait for a breakout or a breakdown, which is basically a little bit of uncertainty which way the market might be heading. But the bias, I would like to ask all of you, what's your opinion at the moment on gold for the potential bias? Good day. Thank you very much. Welcome. So on dollar yen, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna start a poll to ask what do you think on gold. So what's your opinion on gold? Do you think that gold is gonna be bullish? Or you think that it's gonna be bearish? So let us know what's your view, so that will also help us to understand which way the market might be heading. So this is I have posted a poll to understand which way you think that gold is gonna be heading. And here we can see a little bit sideways movement on the lower time frame. I will be also looking at Gbpusd and also the Euro USD and dollar yen, some other instrument as well, to see how they might be doing. MTR, welcome. Thank you for joining. Vinay, gold buy. So you think that gold buy? Okay. If anyone has a different opinion, you can share. Okay. Gold, what do we see here? Now let's see. If we look at the daily chart again, this is the resistance line on the daily time frame, and so this is a resistance, and I would like to see that the market is going up, having and then bouncing back again, and then could continue to drop. From the 1 hour, it's very choppy price action at the moment. When the market is choppy, it's choppy market, and we have to wait for the market to show us a clear direction. So from the if I look at again the 4-hour perspective, we can see that there is a liquidity candle formation here that we have seen in the past, and from that liquidity candle formation we have seen that bounce, pullback, another bounce. The market is, we can see that it's currently forming series of lower high and lower low. So here what we can see that the market is forming series of lower high, expecting for the price to drop, and then to, I think we might see that potential drop possible to this support. We'll see where it is heading. Okay, so at the moment it's in a sideways, very narrow range. we will be also looking at Gbpjpy. This instrument, from the resistance, we can see that there is a rejection at the moment, but it is also, if we look at the monthly chart, from the monthly resistance trying to break below. I would like to do also the multi-time frame analysis, because it's rejecting from the monthly resistance. It is possible for the price to come a little bit deeper on Gbpjpy. I think it breaks up structure yesterday. No, yeah, we will be looking on that. So let's see first of all on Gbpjpy how the price is doing on GJ. Looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. Again, I'm looking at the monthly because monthly, weekly time frame will give you clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. So if you look at the monthly chart on Gbpjpy, what we can see that there is a monthly bearish candle past month followed by this month. So you can see that so far there was a big drop and has bounced back to the monthly resistance. Currently the price is breaking below, and we might see that potential a little bit downside possible. And if we look at the weekly chart, what we can see, there is a weekly doji, and with this weekly doji you can see 3 long wick candles. Daily chart, we can see from the daily, this is the daily resistance. There is a long wick here as well. So this is basically a very good amount of liquidity grab. And what we can expect here, this is the daily chart on Gbpjpy. If we drop this level here, what you can see, okay, so what we can see that there is a long wick, and expecting Gbpjpy, I think if it drops back further, we might see short-term bounce or direct drop. So that's what we will be looking at the lower time frame to see. So very, very crucial level here. From the daily support, we can expect a short-term reaction. If we look at the daily support here, so dropping down to the 1 hour, so here what we can see, if you guys look at it, you can see that this is a series of lower high formation in that area. And with this series of lower high formation, if we look at even the 1 minute chart, okay, so what we can see from the lower time frame on Gbpjpy, so there is a 30 minutes middleman formation on Gbpjpy, and that 30 minutes middleman could lead this price back to this support level here, which we might see eventually potential drop possible on Gbpjpy. Okay, so with that in mind, there is a probability for some short-term bearish pressure on GJ that we can see. So if you look at the 1 minute chart, Okay, so here locally, GBPJPY may drop back to this support level. We'll see how far it might be heading. In the meantime, thank you for joining the live session, traders. I absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. When you smash the like button and also you hit that subscribe button, if it helps to the channel, and also it helps me to stay fully motivated to give you the best trading education possible. And don't miss out to join the free Telegram channel. I do share some of the ideas more often, frequently, and if you are on the channel, you will be able to get access to that, all of them, as soon as I share. And in addition, we do have giveaway every live session. At the end of the live session, there will be giveaway of the liquidity candle, as well as the one lifetime mentorship membership will be given away from the competition. So stick till the end to stick and to be eligible for entering into the competition of the giveaway at the end of the session. So this is gonna be a bit extended session as there is news coming up. We would like to catch a couple of pips here, and also to see how the market is doing with the news, also important. So take notes with the education and everything. Let's see how it does. So if we look at the calendar, we can see that there is a news coming later today, and also tomorrow coming up AUD, and followed by after tomorrow also a big day for dollar, euro, and CAD. Thank you. Don't miss out to join the Telegram channel, and any question also don't hesitate to ask using the live chat. Okay, so here we can see on gold from this level, as I mentioned, we may see a potentially downside or completely sideways movement possible. Are you guys ready for thank you. By the way, this is the trade early today. We had one trade on gold, and that in fact has given us a good opportunity in our gold trade. And yeah, let's keep trading and making progress. So gold trade I have already posted on the channel, explaining why we have opened the trade from this level. It was in fact a very good entry, and it dropped from that level that we have opened. This is the 1 minute chart on gold, and when the market was breaking down from the daily resistance, we have secured that trade, and many of you probably were on this trade. Let's find out another one to see in the upcoming session if there is anything. At the moment we will be looking at, so if you look at gold on the 1 minute chart, is still here, it is in a bull market, but I will be following a little higher time frame trend for potential entry as soon as we will find that. Good morning, Bright. Good morning, sir. I would like to learn more. Very good approach. So this is what exactly needed. Willing to learn and grow as a trader, right? So at the same time, also know that you know a lot. There are two things. One is knowing that you know a lot, and also knowing that you don't know at all. So what is learning? Keep in mind that traders, there are two things. That one is knowledge, learning, and keep learning. The other one is not knowing. Right? So there's a famous quote is that the more you learn, the less you will understand. Also, you need to embrace the fact that the more you learn, the less you will understand. So keep learning, and at the same time, make sure that you are not becoming overconfident. Also will make you to lose money, especially in trading, because it happens in the beginning, when we started to see the market, started to win trade, and then started to feel like that, okay, the market might be just listening to me, and then started to lose again. So it's important that always stay grounded. Understand that the market anytime can do completely different than what you expected. So because of that, you have to prepare for it. Greeting, welcome, thank you. Gold bull market, look Euro-USD. Good afternoon from Netherlands. Welcome, Rose. Thank you for joining. Euro dollar. Good morning. Please can you look at US30? Shajan, welcome. Good afternoon. Thank you. Do you know Rumi? Yeah, of course I know Rumi. Thanks for asking. Okay, now let's see here what we can see. This is where long week candle, and we'll be waiting for the market to give us that potential entry. Let's look at again Gbpusd. What we can see, GJ in this narrow range, expecting it to drop back down. This is the this is where you can see the local trend on GJ. The potential for a break below this support is higher, so we'll be waiting for the market to this is the 1 minute chart, as you can see on Gbpusd. So if it is forming enough structure here, we can look for that potential entry opportunity. Okay, we'll see that. how it might be doing. I think you can see here how many pip potential, 36, 37 pip possible for this drop towards the downside. Thank you. Let's see. This is a 30-minute chart. So we need some music. Thank you. Pros, welcome. GJ, yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, look, there is only one thing. Thank you. Okay, now let's see Gbpjpy, what we can expect in this instrument. As you can see here in this area, this is a previous resistance, which is previous support turning resistance. And because Gbpjpy, if you guys look at it, you can see that this is a daily level where we can see the price started to revert from that level. We'll be waiting for this market to drop back to the support, which we might see eventually dropping back to that support and then return back to the upside. We could see that the market is bouncing back towards the upside from this level. Thank you. So let's see how it might be playing out. Now here the most important part is for the price to give us that liquidity candle. Okay, this is what is the most important part that I look at in the chart, to look at the liquidity candle. Why? Because liquidity is the fuel of the market. And I always more often talk about this, that there are three secrets in the market: market structure, liquidity, and price action. Like that, there are three secrets in this universe, isn't it? Energy, frequency, and vibration. That's that Nikola Tesla once said in one of his interview. I think that if you want to know the secret of this universe, then think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So if you want to know the secret of this market, then you need to think in terms of market structure, liquidity, and price action, because these are the three things exactly one must need. And as a professional trader, in fact, when we make the trading decision, we don't have time to to think a lot, especially when you are trading on the lower time frame. You might have some time, 1 minute time or maybe less than, to make your trading decision. So therefore you need to look at you need to wait, and the strategy has to be very, very simplified before you enter into the trade. So it's very important. Therefore, if you look at Gbpjpy and any other instrument that you trade, the first thing that I look at is the trend, which way the market is heading. Is it bullish or bearish? So it helps me to understand either to buy or sell in the market. The second thing and the third thing that I look at is the market has grabbed the liquidity. It has grabbed the liquidity and moving in the direction. The third thing that we look at is the price action. Okay, so has the market formed a price action that is giving us the potential indication that smart money coming in the market? Let's see how it might be doing currently on Gbpusd. Now you can see that this is a narrow channel on GJ, lower time frame, expecting it to grab liquidity and then to drop back towards the support level. We'll see how far it goes. I think if it managed to go up again, we might be able to find selling opportunity in Gbpusd. Thank you. Okay, so let's in the meantime, traders, let me know. Rose from Netherlands, where are you from? Share your where you are from and how long you are trading. Some personal stories might be help us to get more energized for the next trade coming in the market. Trading is a boring job. I know it's one of the most boring profession that you can find out there. So you need to make it more fun loving, more fun, but you have to love it, so it's gonna be fun loving. So if you love trading, then let us know how long you are trading and where you are from. So Abdul from Kenya, thank you for joining. Bye. Any trade on dollar yen, we will be looking at that. Thank you. I'm long on dollar yen, so you are long on dollar yen. I see that this market might be coming down for a deeper pullback or even to the support. We'll see, or maybe in a sideway. Cannoli, what flag is this? I'm very poor in understanding the flag. I'm trading for a couple of months in gold, before in crypto for almost 3 years. Okay, so you have some experience in this field. That's good. Having some experience is very important. Okay, and anyone here trading full-time in the live session? So also thought on NASDAQ. Yeah, we'll be going through it. Anyone here trading full-time? Pamela, I trade full-time. Well done. Okay, so if you are trading full-time, if anyone trading full-time, that I would recommend that first thing, that don't keep only trading full-time. It's very hard to be a full-time trader with only trading, because as I mentioned, you don't need a lot of time to trade. Rather, it's better to keep less time in trading. It is better to have a very effective strategy, which is very important, and then let the market do the job. Risk management is very important. If you are a trader not doing the risk management, then definitely you need to look at that. So that is why all my strategy that I use also automated with full risk management, which is very important to have a risk management plan when you are trading. Thank you. Okay, here we can see that inverted head and shoulder. On the 1 hour chart, we'll be waiting for the market to give us that potential entry on gold. I would like to mark it up here. If we look at the Gbpusd from here, as we expected after forming a double top, it started to drop. Okay. Okay, so I would like to place a set. It's started to drop. It's a quick drop. We couldn't place the pending order yet. There's a double top formation on the 1 minute chart. Couldn't here you can see Gbpusd started to drop in that direction. So you have seen around quite a few peep of downside. Okay, if we see the market keep pushing down on GJ, I think we might see that drop back to this support level, which is very high. Gold is a little bit of choppy here. Waiting on to see which way it's heading. How about the pool? There are 88 votes on the poll that I have posted. So almost 52% and 42%. 52% bullish, 48% bearish. Very statistics are almost 50-50. That's very interesting. So 50% think that it's gonna be bullish, 50% bearish. So that means the sideway. I am at uni and can't, but I wish I could become a full-time trader one day. If you wish, you can be. Okay, nothing is impossible, but just one thing you need to bear in mind that, you know, being a full-time trader doesn't mean that you have to trade full-time. You can do something else and at the same time becoming a full-time trader. You can go both ways. The Usdjpy can go both ways. We have seen that there is a rejection And dollar yen and GBPJPY, the way they are heading, both of them may drop to the support. So you can see that dollar yen here, and also the GBPJPY. GBPJPY now moving up for another pullback. So if we see enough confirmation for potential entry, we can look for. You can see gold is trading in a very narrow range. I'm looking both of them on GJ and gold. Eurusd, thank you. I'm from South Africa. I have 9 months of trading Forex. Kawanili, I'm from South Africa. I have 9 months trading Forex. So see, you have traded for 9 months, so quite a few months, which is good that you have a considerable experience. But to be a full-time trader, the first thing that one must know that you have to be able to gain a consistent profit for at least 3 months before you become a full-time trader. Growing an account with proper risk management takes a long time though. Growing an account with proper risk management take a long time. One day, I have shared how the trading works. So basically, growing an account with proper risk management, even if it takes a long time, if you can rewire your brain to do the risk management, it's gonna be very fast. If we think that I have to make this much of amount of money today, or I have to gain that much. Imagine that you are doing a full-time job, let's say 10 hours a day, sometime more, 10 hours a day, okay, and then working for 6 days or 5 days depending on your location, and at the end of the month maybe probably you're getting, for example, let's say $3,000, which could be more or less, as an example, working 50 hours, 60 hours in a week, which eventually monthly quite a few hours. If you have a 100k trading account, which possible, and you wait for very good setup, 3 hours, 4 hours in a day, and then 5 to 10 trades in a month will pay you way more than what is a full-time job might be doing. Okay, so basically that's how we can think of being patient in trading. Will help you to stay fully patient. I don't know where this music. So can you please explain reason for sell gold? I haven't sell gold yet, so how can I get? Okay, the previous trade that we have opened. Okay, GBPJPY managed to reject again. It's got rejection. So Gbpusd, you mean that the trade that we have opened, or currently we are currently not in any trade? We haven't opened any trade on gold, especially small account. Yeah, so even if you are growing a smaller account with the risk management, it's not about the account that you will be growing, but about the habit and the neuro pathway that you are creating in your brain, which is the most important part. So if you are doing, even if you are trading in a smaller account and then growing that smaller account, that will give you a clear habit of growing a smaller account, and then it will create a neuro pathway in your brain. Because anything we do, if you look at the brain, anything we do, there is a neuro pathway has been created. That's a habit, even either a good habit or bad habit. So if you are doing a risk management on a smaller account and then doing the risk management or whatever to maintain that account, you are rewiring your brain to do that habit over and over again. And even you can do that on a bigger account, and that's how you can consistently grow your account. Even if it is a smaller, that will help you to grow a bigger account. Coach, what do you think about dollar CAD? I haven't looked at it yet. Thank you. Buy gold. Can you take a look at gold? I can take a look at, but we can see that this market is still a little bit in a choppy. So it's choppy market at the moment. Hi everyone, greetings from Switzerland. Thank you for joining from Switzerland. I think dollar yen reversing. Look at 30 minutes. I think it's pushing back up. So dollar yen is, you can say, after forming doji here, started to drop in that direction on dollar yen, and with the drop it might break this support now at the moment. So this is the 1 hour liquidity candle formation here, so it might lead that price back to this support level. Guys and girls, if you are not sure about the liquidity candle, you can stick till the end to know more. Also, you can visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com for more ideas as well as educational content that you can find. Also, you can join the free Telegram channel. You can find link below this video in the description, where also you can find regular trade updates, ideas, as well as educational content that will help you to grow as a trader. Okay, so here dollar yen, we can see that potential downside here on dollar yen. And Gbpusd, okay, finally it has broken below. Now it's almost to the daily support. I think GJ may continue to drop potentially. To enter now for selling on GJ, I need to see potential entry after a deeper pullback. You can see that here is the market is trending, creating series of lower high and lower low, which is downtrending market structure. And in this downtrending market structure, we'll be waiting for this price to drop further to the support. It's a complete drop here. Currently the price below the support. Never mind, it broke support. Check gold. Okay, gold is it might go back to the daily resistance. Let's delete all of this. $25.17 level, 25.17.18 level is very important. In the past, we saw that early today there was a rejection from that level, and I think if it is now moving back to that level, will be another opportunity for potential selling. So from that level, we saw this drop, bounce, expecting it to move back to the resistance. We can see that there is a this is a bullish market structure here, and expecting it to go back to the daily resistance, and then we can look for potential entry. If we see proper entry, we can look for that. So if we see that entry still not there, we will be looking to enter. The focus, guys, focus is very important when you are trading. You know, attention, where the attention goes, energy flows. So it's important that, you know, fully stay focused for trade entry. We take a trade in the in this live 2050 on gold, and I have never closed it till now, and I'm still waiting 2900 level. Thanks a lot. So you took at 2050. Really? But as for GBP yeah, will gold sell or buy? That's a very good question. What do you think? Good evening. Please repeat three things in trading: price action, liquidity. What's that? Price action, liquidity, and question. Okay. Fill in the blanks. Okay, now here what we can see. Okay, gold is setting up for another sell. I think potentially could be, but we will be waiting for. There's a, if it breaks below, then we can expect it to come down here. There might be potential downside, but we look at the 4-hour chart. So you can see this is the 1 minute chart. The way I'm looking at on gold, you can see here it was in an uptrend. Okay, so in that uptrend, in this local uptrend, because the market managed to bounce if it fails to create a higher high, that's where you could see that potential breakdown. So how many pip here? 20 pip. You can see the downside, which basically eventually we might see a potential drop. So I will be going for short on gold. I will be going that one by market because we might see a quick drop potentially with 22 pip stop loss here. So a little bit upside space here, we'll keep it. So the stop loss will be at 2514.9 or 2515 level. TP target will be here to this level, which will be more than 221. If it bounce back up a little bit, we might find a little more space here on gold. So so 2513.06 stop loss at 2515.00, TP at 2507. So the stop loss at 25. $2515 and TP target at 2507. I'm late on my entry. Anyway, we can look for that. Come on. So the trade size is 0.27. So I'm short on gold. I hope that you guys with me with short on gold, expecting it to drop in the direction. Let's see how far it is going. Wanna catch some pip here. Thank you for joining the live session. Appreciate your support to the channel. In addition to that, if you want to also learn the strategy that I am trading, make sure you stick till the end. There is a giveaway at the end of the session. One liquidity candle along with lifetime access checkout. You can use that to learn and grow as a trader. So there will be giveaway one liquidity candle with one lifetime mentorship at the end of the live session. So make sure you stick till the end to be in the competition while we are running gold trade, which is running in a little near to the entry. And if you haven't smashed the like button, trader, yet, you can help that too by giving a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press that notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. Okay, we can see that a drop, expecting it to drop to the support. It's much appreciated. Yep, potential for downside. So there will be news later today, which around 2 hours from this time. Also will be trying to cover that. So make sure, guys and girls, you stick till the end. We see some peep running in profit. Running in profit. So you can see gold running in profit, 15 pip. Let it drop. I will be giving a shout out if I'm taking any profit. We can see there is a drop here that might lead that price to drop back down. Thank you. Are you guys with me? So second trade for the day. The first one was successful. Let's take this one also on the basket to get some additional pip for the day. And in the meantime, traders, if you're enjoying the live session, don't miss out to smash it. And also, just letting you know that our broker partner currently offering 50% deposit bonus. So if you are using the link in the description, you can get 50% bonus. But depending on your location, of course. So you can use that link to claim that bonus. I can share with you also the link in the live chat. So I have shared with you. You can use that link to register and then to claim that. So here what we can see, this is a so far significant drop on gold, and wanted to see second trade for the day to secure profit on gold. I want to see that it's breaking below, which is important to see that. In fact, we'll see if we can keep running or we will be taking. You want to keep running or taking? I see that potential further downside possible. I'm holding it. Come on. Come on, come on. Don't move up. So 18 pip. Okay, so there's the liquidity candle on the 1 minute chart. Short-term bounce. Okay, we can see downside. Are you guys with me for the pips? And 26 pip running profit. Second liquidity candle. Holding it. Okay, I'm taking the profit right now. I'm taking the profit and we will be re-entering again if needed. Take profit. I take profit. It might bounce back up. So we secured 29 pip depending on your entry and exit, but we got 29 pip here. Let me look at that. So gold plus 29 pip, and yeah, still we have time to go. And in the meantime, let's see what next we have. We have secured that trade, and because it might go back up for a pullback, it's a narrow range. That's why I am out, because I don't want to miss that. And once you'll find another entry, also you'll be looking at that. The market is in a narrow range, and we'll see what it might be doing, and let's figure out. Thank you. If you guys are enjoying the live session, make sure you are not missing out by smashing the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Thank you. Awesome. How's your feedback on this trade? Gold is setting up for another call. Yep, that's what it is. Where's the chart condition to check in trading? Coach Fire, thank you. Welcome. Very nice trade. Congratulations, Coach. Francisco here. I'm out. Buy on dollar yen. Yep. Well done. So you can see here in this area, this is gold and the price still may remain bearish. Still may remain bearish. Now we will be waiting for potential another entry. What's happening with the dollar GJ? GJ has dropped well below this level, almost to the daily support. I'm not seeing very good hope on Gbpusd for a bullish, but rather we could see that on gold for potential bearish or bullish again. At the moment we are out. Second trade. So how many pip? This one 29 pip. Okay. Let me bring out the journal. Is that one? So looking at on, okay, so we see gold and so 20 another win on which is 29 pip. Let's make it to 1000 if possible before the monthly close. Okay, and we'll see that where it might be going. Okay. Now at the moment, what we can see, a pretty strong drop here on gold, and we see narrow to doji formation. Very interesting price action. The price action is still bearish. Okay, the market, you can see after double doji formation, it's still downside. We will see another entry. Would like to find out another entry, and you can see that on Euro USD also there is a very significant rejection from the top on Euro USD. If you look at the daily chart on Euro USD, gold, as I mentioned in the beginning of the session, that my bias is towards the downside due to the resistance. This is what we see. In fact, many of you were also in that direction, so that's a good prediction from all of you. So now at the moment, because we see it's breaking below, where you can find entry. That's the key point. Another one. Are you guys ready for another trade? Let's get ready for another one. What's happening? Come on. Go home. Are you guys annoyed? Just ignore it. Thank you for sharing. Welcome. Thank you, coach. I was fortunate to win the liquidity candle giveaway. Yesterday, I filled out the contact info that is where to reach you. You can, if you still didn't receive, you can fill out again in case if it is missed your contact detail. You should go to the website and then fill that contact detail, or you can share your email address here. The team will send you. If you don't want to share your email address publicly, you can use the website and then fill it from the website. We should have hold, or you can check your junk folder as well if it is sent probably in your junk folder. Jaydeep, thank you very much. Yes, I am. Welcome. Also join the free Telegram channel, link below this video in the description. And any question, don't hesitate to ask using the live chat. Let's see what is the next opportunity for us coming up. We can see that gold is almost to the support level, and from this support, okay, from this support, okay, here is this is the long week candle in that area, and massive long week candle from the intraday. Pretty strong long week candle, 30 minutes. Okay, so we are just looking at like in the chart from the beginner mindset, which is also very important when you are trading, to look at from the beginner mindset. I always look at that way. What I say, the beginner mindset. That will help you to understand the chart completely from fresh perspective. Okay, from the 1 minute chart, .30 minutes, still not ready for another entry. Also, let's look at a Gbpjpy. Just keep pushing down. It's below the daily support level. Gbpjpy might be the next opportunity, or the dollar yen. A very strong big bearish rejection on GJ. And if you guys and girls remember that when we begin our session from here, we are expecting Gbpjpy to drop, and we see that in fact it has dropped in that direction. Now where we can find our next opportunity, right? That's the question that we will be answering, where we're looking for an entry. Okay, now we have secured the trade, 2 trades on gold. Early today there is another trade, and the previous trade that we have opened also gold was secured with how many pip that one was? So this one is 29 pip. The other one was 33 pip. So basically we got 29.33, 62 pip only today, 2 trades on gold. Let's look for another one, the best one. 2 trades is more than enough, isn't it? But still we have still opportunity as there is a news coming, and in this even with the low volatility we can secure pips if we can enter in the right time, in the right direction. Okay, so wanting to see it's breaking below. What else we can look at in addition to the GBP, JPY and gold? Dollar yen also in a downtrend. Euro dollar, we can see that there is quite a few choppy candles and then to drop. So I will be also looking at the calendar. If we look at the Forex factory, looking at the calendar, what we can see on Forex factory is coming up later today, CV consumer confidence, and then tomorrow coming up AUD, CPI. That will also make the market volatile, followed by Thursday and Friday are very, very volatile day. Euro dollar, CAD dollar, and we will see how they are doing a little bit. I will be looking at dollar CAD and euro dollar. Euro dollar, you can see that if we look at the daily chart, after this daily narrow doji yesterday, today we can see so far initial pullback. The market started to drop on Euro USD, expecting it to come back down to the support level. Okay, you can see that it's the support level on euro dollar. And if we look at, you can see this is a 4-hour time frame on euro dollar. This is a resistance line, and I think euro dollar may try to retest this support, this resistance turning support. From here you could see that potential bounce towards the upside on euro USD. So euro USD locally we might see some downside here, and then could continue to rise to the upside. If we look at the dollar CAD, which is just opposite, we saw the dollar CAD in a very strong downtrend. Okay, going back to gold again. to see if there is any fresh opportunity for us on gold. GBPJPY is trending. Gold is gold may remain downside still. It's possible for further downside on gold. Let's see the daily chart. I think it's possible for gold to completely drop down to deeper drop before bouncing back to the upside. And dear God, give me patience, skill, but immediately. Francisco, welcome. Can you check on euro dollar, coach? Euro dollar, yeah. So this is what we are looking at on euro dollar. Now you can see that this is euro dollar, and with this what I'm expecting on euro dollar for the price to drop further and then to bounce back to the upside. Okay, so see how far it is coming. I think we might see, if you guys have seen the weekly forex forecast, if you haven't watched that, I would recommend you to watch that. There's a lot of things, in the weekly forex forecast. You can find the best also education there, because in the weekly forex forecast you can track how the market is doing over time. So if you haven't looked at the weekly forex forecast yet, I would recommend you to do so. To watch the weekly forex forecast, you can smash the like button first and then subscribe to the channel. Go to the playlist for the weekly forex forecast, where you can find all the even past weekly forex forecast, and then you can match with the chart to see how they have performed. Will be definitely helpful to you. You can see that on Euro USD, it's started to drop in that direction, and let's see how far it is going. Waiting for another entry. We'll be looking for another entry. We need to see which one is giving us the best entry. If you guys subscribed yet, if you haven't, you can do that. Once you are subscribed and pressing that bell notification, as soon as I will be posting any content, you will be notified. Many of the content that will change the way you look at the market, so don't miss out. And also join the free Telegram channel, also link in the description. I can share with you the link in the live chat. Okay, so gold, we saw again pullback, very narrow range, but we have secured some pip here. At the moment, we will be looking for another entry. Change the music. We can say gold again, there is a bounce. As I mentioned, it's in a very narrow range. So we see there is a 4-hour candle closing, which is potentially forming a doji. Now that doji formation may give gold additional advantage to see which way it might be heading. And this is the 1-hour candle also forming a doji. How about the Gbpusd? It just keep pushing down. What's your view on that? Good day, coach. I blow my account yesterday after class. So painful. I know it's painful. unless you learn from it, which is very important. Learning is very important. Have you learned from it? Anyone here that have ever blown accounts? I guess that every trader who begin trading, in the beginning there is always an element of blowing account, which is part of trading. But once you learn from it, the day you become immune to blown is the day you become a successful trader. How can you become immune to blown? Is by doing risk management, which is the key to become consistently profitable trader. Nashiya, yes, okay. So yeah, you can write if you have blown ever. Let's see how many traders here who had an experience of blowing the account. More than 10 accounts. Okay. I still think that it's normal. Anyone has more than 10 accounts? Or it's like a bid that we are calling for. Let's see the highest number. Because this is how it is. Once you become, it's overcoming the fear and at the same time becoming responsible for it. I just started trading, so I blow one account. Okay, so 20 HP. Okay, so that's the looks like this highest. Blown 472 accounts. I don't believe it. It's too big to believe in. 621. Okay, which could be. I can't remember how many but maybe since I begin will be around 30, 40. But all of them in the starting many times. Okay, always charge $10. Okay, so if it is a $10 account, yeah, you could be below it. Okay, so yeah, this is where the day you become tired of blowing, you feel like, okay, I don't want to blow anymore, is the day you become successful trader. How can you become? By understanding that risk management is the key. You see, there's sometime you'll feel like it's the being profitable is just here, very near to you. Okay, being profitable is very, very near to you, just one step ahead, and that is just not taking the risk that you cannot afford. That's where you become a consistently profitable trader. It's a journey, I know that, and I'm sure that you guys are there. So this is now we can see the 4-hour candle closed on Gbpusd, almost below the daily support. If we look at the gold, also we can see it closed as a doji. So there will be news coming up in just matter of an hour from this time. Do you guys want to cover that news? We may find good trading opportunity before the news, so we will be looking to see how we can find an entry. Thank you. Welcome. And also at the end of the live session, there is a giveaway. So the giveaway includes liquidity candle as well as the mentorship program. One lucky member will be able to access everything in the academy today with the giveaway, so make sure you stick till the end for the liquidity candle giveaway. And for those who will be at the end, might be able to win the lifetime access to the academy as well as the liquidity candle. Okay, so Euro USD, GBPJPY, dollar yen. So dollar yen is pretty strongly bearish. We look at the gold, see what's happening with the gold. Okay, here this is the one hour candle on gold, and what I'm trying to see if the price is being able to break below to fill that long wick, and at the same time it's so narrow range that it may even bounce again to the daily resistance. So 2570 level is the daily resistance, and 2503 is the daily support. So this is a range for today. The next trade that we can look at is either breaking any of this high or breaking any of this low can give another entry opportunity. Euro USD, yep, gold can possibly go back to 2505 maximum, and then uptrend can come. That's my opinion. All a good opinion. Let's see, gold can possibly go back to 2505 maximum and then trend. Yeah, so either if it is going back to the resistance, or if it is going back to the resistance, then we might see coming to the support, or if it is dropping back to the support and breaking below, we might see that it's going back to the resistance line again. You guys with me? Thank you for joining. Okay. And what time is it on New York now? So you can see here quite a few narrow candlestick pattern. Okay, we can see again another drop on gold. We'll be waiting for potential further downside. You can see that now from the 1 hour perspective, after this long wick candle, the market is coming to fill that long wick here, feel that week, which is giving potentially downward pressure on gold. And Gbpusd finally from the daily support having some kind of reaction, which is basically to the daily support level. And $30 complete downward pressure on Gbpusd. So this is 15 minutes. Okay, so there will be around 25 pip. Okay, so 25 pip stop loss. I will be going long on Gbpusd. So there will be around 25 to 28 pip stop loss. I will be targeting here 2 to 1 reward to risk, 28 pip stop loss on Gbpusd. Okay, there will be bigger profit target, and then later we'll be adjusting it. So I'm long on GJ. So another trade that we have opened on GJ, I will be also explaining the strategy, why I have opened the trade. So make sure you stick till the end. And also there is a giveaway, so there is a lot to take from here. The only thing that you need to make sure, traders, is that you do proper risk management. I highly recommend to open in a demo account for learning purpose. Once you can learn and grow as a trader, you can find your trade and you can do the it's most important part here is to learn the risk management, and don't miss out that point. And in the meantime, I'm sharing with you the free Telegram channel link. You can find in the description of this video, and also I can share with you here in this live session for the free Telegram channel. I have shared with you in the live chat. You can use that free Telegram channel link to join, so that you can have also more access to free education, where I share many of my trade ideas as well. Now it depends on how the price might be doing on GJ, expecting it to bounce back to the upside. So want to see at least one strong bounce to give at least 30 pip on this one. We have a bigger profit target, but let's see how far it is heading. even it could go back to the stop loss, so make sure you also understand that anything can happen. It could grab more liquidity before bouncing. The fish it's looks like it's hungry. Wait for the live session to finish. Okay, so what we can see here, and expecting it to bounce back to the upside. Thank you for joining the live session. GJ, you've opened that buy. So yeah, we are entering into nearly to the profit zone. Okay, see bounce, entering into the profit zone. Let's secure some pip here. So third trade, if we are getting profit on this third trade on a row, we should be able to secure some pip. Let's see. And also traders, make sure you are not missing out by smashing the like button. It's the 1 minute chart. Want to see that trend, and if that's the case, you want to see that GJ moving back to the daily resistance, which this is the 1 minute chart. I want to look at the price action on the 1 minute to see what's happening. Wanna see that bounce breakout needed for us to have some more peep here. Second peep. Awesome that you see that. Come on, don't drop here. Yeah, so you see that rejection, which is expecting further upside. For me, the price action is still bullish, expecting it to bounce back to the upside. Come on, what are you trying to do here? Grab more liquidity. Which is expected. If we see at least 20 to 30 pips, that will be great. Thank you. Are you guys with me? Catching the pips? If you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so now. And also, if you haven't joined the free Telegram channel yet, also you can join for more information on how we trade, strategies and everything. Also, you can consider visiting the website www.forextradingwizard.com. Wanting to see that it's bouncing back to the upside. So far in our favor. As long as it's remaining in our favor. Come on. It's trying to struggling to bounce back up. You want to see at least to 191.8 1314 or 15. Thank you. Okay, now this time wanting to see breaking above. If it is a trend continuation, then we can expect break above, or if it revert back, then can't do anything about it, isn't it? See that where it is heading. Almost to the support level. So 30 minutes candle closing, which basically expected to bounce, but we can see a little closing with a, so it has broken to the order block, and okay, now wanting to see that it's been able to bounce and then to return back to the resistance line. Okay, if this is the 1 minute chart, if this time the price managed to bounce, then we will be bringing our stop loss below this low to reduce the risk. We are waiting for also the news to come up in 30 minutes. But this price action that we see on GJ is not a very nice looking. Now we need to see either it's, if it breaks this support, then we might see boom here, but that's what I didn't expect it yet, though we don't expect can happen because the 15-minute chart form a pin bar, which is very unusual to see. Trend may continue. Or may move back to the upside. This is the last candle on the 1 minute. If it wants to return, we should see rejection from here. I'm still expecting it to return. It's another 1 minute candle forming pin bar. So if this time the price is, if the price managed to break this high now to 190.96 level, then we will be reducing the stop risk by moving the stop loss up. Okay, so this is 1 minute chart, and wanting to see that it's managed to return back to the upside. So the 1 minute chart again. I want to see here, this is 1 minute candle, expecting it to return back to the upside. All right, so you can see that it's moving up, wanting to see that Gbpusd is managed to go back to the resistance line that we expected to catch some peep, that giving us that peep. In fact, that's what we need, isn't it? If you guys are enjoying the live session, make sure you smash the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can consider doing so. Definitely there's a lot of content here that will help you to grow as a trader. And hi coach, according to 4 hours, gold is going down. You can see some kind of reaction on gold. Let's keep an eye on GJ first of all. We need to sort that out first. Check previous 4 hour candle gold. So I won't draw the 4 hour 14 days, but I am currently on vacation and I have not been able to register for the courses. I hope you understand that I will only make time for this course after my, no problem at all. Take life is first. Go for holiday, enjoy your time, and when you are ready, anytime you can start learning. Okay, so it's a journey. All right, so here is now, it is dropping here that we can't do anything. Looks like that it's got another rejection. Okay, so 15 minutes. Want to see bounce? Paul, welcome, thank you. Okay, now if it wants to break down, then we might see just break down. Otherwise, if it wants to go back to the daily resistance again, we might see a return potential from here on Gbpusd. You're wanting to see it's getting a rejection. So if it managed to bounce, then we might see that GJ going back well above. So I'm expecting in that case, if it managed to bounce, we might see GJ at least coming back to 191.26 level. And as news coming on dollar, we should see also some impact on Gbpusd. Are you guys ready to see that impact, how it might be affecting? We can see that gold also pretty there is a initial bounce on gold, and yeah, so you can see there is a primary bounce. Look at the 1 minute. So this is the 1 minute 1 hour chart on gold. From this support there is a bounce. Gold is showing significant momentum on bullish momentum. Look at the daily. Come on, GJ. Looks like that we might see Gbpusd might trend down. So ultimately took us out of the trade. Still on it. Still on it, but we might be stopped out. I'm still on it. I'm stopped out. So we got that trade didn't work out. Just has got a rejection. So 26 pip gone. We'll see what's happening with the news, and then if there is any trade setup that we will be looking at. This one, it might still be able to have a rejection, because after this 15 minutes candle, it was really possibility for the market to bounce, but we'll see what happened here. Still probability for GJ to bounce, because I really surprises me how it didn't do that. So in that case, it is possible for a complete breakdown. So a short. Okay, so here this trade on Gbpusd, this is the 1 minute candle. At the moment we have to wait for the news to come up in 20 minutes, and then if there is anything that we will be looking to see. Let's be patient for the news to come up. And gold is in this area very choppy. On a little higher time frame is choppy, but lower time frame we can see that trend, and we'll be waiting to see how the news, the price is reacting to the news. Right now for gold is just $25.2505. Coach GU, yeah, absolutely, thank you. What a move by gold. Yeah, can you please tell us why did you enter GJ? Okay, so the reason that we entered on Gbpusd is the 15 minutes liquidity candle, which didn't, it was a reversal trade. If you look at here, you can see this is the first candle that we have seen on 15 minutes. You can see this is a first candle, and if you look at the 30 minutes, you can see it's a full move, complete red move to the support. So there is a chance for a reversal because it's a complete drop without any proper pullback. So if we look at the 15 minutes, the second candle that we have seen is another liquidity grab. Now in this kind of situation, sometime, as I mentioned, when the market reverses, we can't do anything. But in this situation, in majority of the time, we can expect aggressive move back to the resistance, or at least a big move before dropping. But it initially moved and then just returned back. And in that situation, still what I think that it may still move with the news still, because there's a long week here. If it doesn't, then we might see, you know, a complete breakdown. I'll still be considering bullish here. It's bouncing. Okay, I'm gonna get in again on Gbpusd. Stop loss below this low. I know that it might take me out of the trade again, so here with only 13 pip stop loss, and we'll be targeting here 3 to 1. I'm entering buy again on Gbpusd with the same setup. Stop loss at 60 or 58, 59. TP target 3 to 1. So I'm bullish again on Gbpusd. So the news, if it is making volatile, we can expect a spike. As I mentioned, risk management is the key. So if you see the news, and as I mentioned, anything can happen. So if you have a bigger spread, then I would recommend you to keep even 1-2 pip down. So basically to put at 58 is better, so that any spike is be covered. I'm bullish on Gbpusd again, another trade. Okay, so here it's only 13 pip stop loss. If it have an aggressive move, we should be able to see complete bounce. I see that the candlestick pattern on the 1 minute chart looks to me very strongly bullish. If it does, then it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So I do very strict risk management. I believe that, guys and girls, you also do that. This is a 3-2-1. So if it, with the news, if it is bouncing, then we should be able to catch some pip here quickly, and even to give us the previous trades, including the profit as well. Thank you. And at the end of the live session, there is a giveaway, so don't miss out. Don't leave the live session. Stick till the end to enter into the competition of the giveaway, to access the liquidity candle, as well as to access the lifetime access in the academy, to be part of the trading community, where you will be able to once you win the competition, you can get access to the full courses here. So to be eligible for that, wait till the end. So let's see here now what's happening. Anytime anything can happen here. Okay, so here expecting some peep, few peep up. Now so you have 10 minutes to go for the news to come up. How is this impacting gold? Gold is still in a very narrow area, but we can see some kind of movement. Look, Gbpusd, here I expected it to be bullish. It has broken even below. We don't want to keep another 12 pip. The trend is so if it managed to reverse, then we should see significant movement. Price below the daily support. adjust here a little bit. Just move the GP on my a little bit, 1 pip. Okay, so here my TP currently at 191 point. So I had a 2 TP. Now we see that it's bouncing, which is good for us to see that having a good move, wanting to see that full move. Want to hold it so that we can get those peep back the previous trade. And as the news coming in 7 minutes, are you guys with me? We are expecting GJ to bounce back up, create a new higher high. Any thought on NASDAQ? We'll be looking at that. And guys and girls, in the meantime, if you haven't smashed the like button yet, you can help the channel by liking, and also if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so. In addition, also just a quick announcement is that our broker partner currently offering 50% deposit bonus. You can find link below this video, and also I can share with you in the live chat. You can click and register, claim that bonus if you are in the location where it supports. So don't miss out that. You can find the link I've given in the live chat. You can click and register and begin so trading with a reliable broker. So now we can see bounce again, expecting it to move back towards the upside to the resistance line. I'm holding it. Are you guys holding it with me? So we have news coming up in 5 minutes. And Gbpusd, as you know, that sometime if it becomes volatile, it becomes very volatile, and wanting to see that giving us 3 times profit. 19 pip up at the moment. All right, so it's pushing high. So this is what I expected in the first move for the market to bounce from here. It made, but it has broken again, grab a lot of liquidity. Now it got a momentum in it, and that momentum, I'm wanting to see that it's bouncing up to the resistance line. Thank you. Okay, so there is a bullish candle on the 1 minute that we see on Gbpusd, and we are having 4 minutes to go for the news to come up. Looks like that we might see continuation to the upside, which is good for us. All right, guys, we are heading to get the 3 times TP hit. Let's see if it does, which is good for us to get some healthy pips. Holding for bigger profit is the key to be profitable. And I think that because it had a bounce, even it might go back to this level here, okay, which is 191.28. So you have 3 minutes to go. Do you have any wish about the news, guys and girls? So looking at gold, we can see that gold started to move uh, to the upside while we are running the GJ. We can look a little bit on gold, what it is trying to do here. And we can see that gold, in fact, this is the 1 minute, 1 hour candle from this support. We have seen that bounce, and okay, we can see that there is an inverted head and shoulder on the 5-minute chart on gold, which basically may lead gold back to the resistance line again, while GJ is moving. So we have seen the news is coming, and the volatility want to see with the news is with the Gbpusd as well. Okay, so GJ looks like that we may see TP hit. I'm not closing yet because I want to see the spike up and then TP hit full. Because it will, dollar news will have some impact on GJ as well. So Gbpusd 1 minute liquidity candle. We might close immediately, or we will run. I will be giving a shout out with the news how it is doing. Okay, bounce, which is good, and that bounce in the direction. Want to see the full TP hit? Are you guys there with me? Yep, full TP hit on Gbpusd. Full 3 times TP hit. Have another position running. Let's see if I'm running or closing. I think it might keep moving up. Full TP hit on GJ. How did that impact it on gold? We can see a drop on gold. You guys with me? Full TP hit. Awesome. Guys, enjoyed these trades today. Very good day. Like every day. Nice run. Superb, coach. Thank you. Welcome. I'm thinking selling. Okay. Now, what happened with the news? Let's see how the data came out. And we can see that the calendar, if we look at, which is good for dollar, that has given a bit downside on gold. So GBPJPY is running in that direction. We might see this instrument trending again to the upside. A bit longer session, but pretty successful as expected. Now going to the giveaway section. If you guys today there will be two position giveaway because it was an extended session. So I would like to take two of you in the lifetime access as well as the liquidity candle. Are you guys excited about it? So there will be two giveaway of liquidity candle. So you need to write liquidity, and then we'll be rolling it up. To be eligible for a giveaway, you just need to write liquidity and we'll be rolling it up. Today there will be two lucky winner, not only one, because it's an extended session. You guys and girls deserve it. Extended for long period of time. So the only thing that you need to write is liquidity on the live chat to be eligible for that. Thank you. Awesome. Right, liquidity, we see 14 eligible members, 16. We'll be taking two lucky winner to join the lifetime access as well as the liquidity candle. We see 21 eligible members. Twenty-one eligible members. We'll be rolling it up now. So starting. Ready? First giveaway. Ice cream. Ice cream is the first liquidity candle winner. Ice cream, you can visit the website and then use the, so you can find link below this video, www.forextradingwizard.com, and then use the contact us page to send your email. So you will be sending it back straight to your email. So link below this video for the website. And then the second liquidity candle, I'm rolling it again for the second percent. Okay, so which is check thigh. Check thigh is the second winner of today's liquidity candle. So there are two position liquidity candle, including lifetime access to the academy. Congratulations for that. This is to support for those who are really passionate about trading and want to learn and grow as a trader with us. So thank you for being patient with such a long session. Absolutely, it's a great session. As you can see, we had 3 trades, 2 big winner, 1 small loser, which is a part of the game. And I'm coming on live again very soon tomorrow. Until that, stay well, stay happy, trade safe.